YouTubers? Mike Martin's here. The Mike Martin's channel, guys. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being part of the channel. Guys, I got another very special edition of housing ripoff. Guys, you're not going to believe these ones. I mean, we've done all kinds of housing ripoff videos, so if you haven't seen any of these videos, please go to the channel and see garages selling for $1 million. All kinds of ripoffs from all over the Commonwealth, from New Zealand to Australia to Canada and to the UK. Well, I got the best of the best today, or whatever time it is where you are. Are you ready for this? Vancouver renter facing 233% parking fee hike, says landlord trying to skirt rent freeze. So let's break this out in song. I mean, this is a song moment. We should just break this out in glee and sound moment here. Vancouver renter facing 233% parking fee hike, says landlord trying to skirt the rent freeze. Now that's breaking out in song. So what is happening? This is the best of the best, guys. Here it goes. So this is the takeaway summary. Vancouver renter facing parking fee increase believes that is landlord's way of getting around the rent freeze. Hollyburn Properties says increase in parking fee due to rising costs and expenses. West End renter receives notice of parking fee increase from $30 a month to $100 a month. Yes, that's how it works, guys. Vancouver, a renter in Vancouver believes his landlord is trying to get around the freeze on rent increases in BC by hiking up the parking fee instead by 233%. It's the first time Jerome Collins has seen the fee go up since moving to his West End apartment 20 years ago. Oh my God, this is massive. So if you factor in the time he's been there without it going up and they increase the increments in dollar, and then you adjust it to inflation, and then you add the stagflation to it, that's actually a 20,000% increase. Suddenly, I'm getting gouged for parking, he tells News 1130. One of those things that, keep you up at night. Look, I'm semi-retired. I have, limited income. Well, that's coming. Keep watching the channel because we're like limited pensions and stuff headed our ways. Keep an eye on the channel for that, okay? Collins says his parking fee, we got that. Parking fee went up $30 a month. So it's been $30 a month, but his landlord notified him it's going up to $100 on January 1st, 2021. I get this letter from the head office, stuck under the door saying, times are tough. We get a lot of expenses. There are taxes and fees, and man, we just can't make ends meet, says Collins. They don't mention the rent freeze that the provincial government bought in or anything like that. In the letter Collins received, which News 1130 read, the company says while it has been able to avoid increasing parking stalls and rental rates, it's unable to do it anymore. So again, we can't do this anymore. You got to pay for parking. And again, you're going to see a lot of people give up their cars. And a lot of people, well, I live in the city now, I got transit, and transit stinks, and it's never on time, and it's always broken down. Anything that's public, right? So watch out, guys. It's good to be private. Have your car. Have your road trips when you like to have them. Enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? In the year ahead, however, we're facing continued increases in utility, maintenance, operating, and property tax costs. Again, very true. What have we been talking about on this channel? They're going to keep raising. I did a video about a year and a half ago called You Damned If You Do and You Damned If You Don't when you buy or looking to invest in property in Canada, because the property taxes keep going up. But then if you do own, you're going to pay more in taxes and more in operating costs and more in operating fees. I'm calling them operating fees because that's what they're costing now. Before, things would cost average to get by. They know it's a home. They know you're living there. Now, they're operating fees if you own a house, right? Maintenance, upkeeps, and if strata in some cases. So, and if you don't own, you're a renter for life. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So, as a result, we regret to advise the increased costs have made rent increases unavoidable. So, they're coming after the common man. Collins of the property company is just trying to find a way to boost its bottom line while it can't increase the rent. Now, guys, pay attention to this. The province first froze rent increases in March. The ban was set to expire in December, but was extended to this week to July 2021. So there you won't be seeing rent increases until next summer. So here it is. Complaint filed. Collins has filed a complaint with the residential tenancy branch because he believes the increases to his parking fees is illegal, pointing to number of the past PTB decisions that suggest so. If a tenant's parking is included in their rent, the landlord cannot charge that tenant an additional amount for their current parking space, only increase the tenant's rent in accordance with the Act Rates Dispute Resolution decisions from 2013. Now, you guys need to understand what is happening at this time. Now, this is Vancouver, right? Now, this is what Vancouver was happening in Vancouver. I'm going to bring this up to you guys live while I'm doing this. Let me see if it comes up in my history. Oh, let me get this up for you guys. For you guys to see this. Yeah, affordable rents. So this is what's happening in Vancouver. So the city of Vancouver now defines $3,702 as rent affordable housing. I already read this on the channel, I don't know, a year ago. 2 years ago, I read this on the channel. You could find it on the channel. So this is what's happening in Vancouver. Everybody's leaving. And that's why you're seeing a mass exodus of people that are filing out of these cities because they're getting fed up. And these other corporations, companies, governments, municipalities, thinking they're going to get the upper hand on people by we're just going to charge them more. Who cares? Well, that's not going to work anymore because people are free to leave until they start creating exit passes to leave cities. An exit pass to leave your city. That's in the works for 2021, 2022. An exit pass to leave your municipality. Where are you going? I'm going to Calgary. Why? Exit passes. Almost like invisible borders. And you could fill them out online and you could pay a fee to travel. Anyways, just throwing that out there. So this is what happens. This is what is happening right now in Canada. So Canada's always been like this. I mean, since the end of the 2010 Olympics, this is what we've been seeing. A lot of people expected a correction in Vancouver after the 2010 Olympics because housing was already out of reach by 50% of the habitants living in the city. Now, housing is out of reach by like 97% of the people living in that city. Affordability levels are just completely out of reach. I look forward to reading your comments below. They're going to find ways to snake around. Guys, don't put up with it. Leave the cities. Everyone's leaving the cities. Everyone's moving to secondary, tri-cities, quad cities, villages, towns. Like, get out. Move into a non-corporate city. That's not a corporation. Move into something quiet. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll talk soon.